And I am coming live to you today from my son's apartment in Bend, Oregon, where I have been for about the last 6 or 7 days with my husband, just enjoying some time with our youngest son. Anyways, I have done a little shopping here and there in thrift stores and at an antique shop in Sisters. And so I just want to show you what I bought and let you know that I have missed crafting with you guys, and I will be home on Sunday evening very late, so I'm planning to be live on Monday, maybe a couple times, and do a ton of crafting with you guys. Anyways, okay, so let me jump in and show you what I have. First thing I want to show you are some buttons. I bought these at a antique store in Sisters, Washington, and look at these. These were $3, and they're these pretty, I can't tell if they're metal or plastic. They're probably not super vintage, but look how pretty this one is. So we'll definitely do some crafts. This one's pretty too. Anyways, and then I got a ton of, these are like white plastic buttons that were $2. These are mother of pearl that were $2.50, and there's a couple real pretty ones in here. Let's see. I'll pull these out later and get a picture. And then this one was $3, and it's a whole bunch of teeny tiny little baby mother of pearl buttons. I mean, these are some teeny ones that were used on children's clothing, I'm sure. Okay, and then the next thing was at Goodwill, which for all of you guys who have told me that the Goodwills that I go to in Georgia have great prices, now I fully understand, because the Goodwills in Bend, Oregon are terrible. The prices are terrible. Anyways, I mean, comparatively speaking. So I bought this whole bag of ribbon and lace, and it was $10. But you guys, look at this. I mean, this is exactly my style. And there are a ton of spools in here. Oops. And then all kinds of, this is kind of cute, this little eyelet lace. So $10, which I had to think long and hard to spend that because I'm such a thrift shopper that I always want to get a really good deal. But when I thought about how much lace was in there, I decided it was a pretty decent deal. And I'm sorry if the lighting conditions are not ideal, or if my sound is not ideal. Also, I'm noticing that this table, my son's kitchen table, is a little wobbly. So I'm sorry if the video is shaking. But anyways, okay. And then I bought this for $4.99. These are older looking embroidery hoops. There's this large one. And then these two smaller, but they don't have the inner hoop. And so I am thinking that we will do some kind of a project where we make, for fall, like pumpkins. And we might make these two ones into little pumpkins and put them on this, somewhere on this bigger hoop with some canvas and maybe a design, something like that. So, okay, and then I grabbed this set of 4 wood cubes that are Hobby Lobby brand, and I got it for $1.99. Okay, then we went to a Salvation Army, and they had practically nothing except, oh, no, but it was Humane Society. Except I couldn't resist these enormous bags of beautiful corks that we could do a ton of crafts with, and that I'll give away as well. Each one of them was $2. So that's kind of fun. Okay, and then the last thing I want to show you is this. We went yesterday up to Crater Lake, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours drive from Bend. Oh my gosh, it's the most beautiful place on earth. The color of the water and just the geology of it was just spectacular. And while we were there, I was walking around and I was noticing a ton of little pieces of wood. In retrospect, I wish I would have grabbed a ton of it. I just picked up a few pieces, thinking it kind of looks like driftwood. And I'll probably do some kind of pretty arrangement. And look at this piece. I'm going to be on the lookout here for more. I don't know if that same kind of wood is even available here in Bend. And the other thing about these is because they were out in nature, just like pine cones, before I leave here, they will, I will cook them in my son's oven, probably on 160 or, yeah, about 160 for 1 or 2 hours, just to make sure that I'm not taking any critters home with me from Oregon back to Georgia. So that's what I wanted to do this morning. I wish I had an actual craft to do, but you know what? Let me tell you this. This has been a great trip for us to just be focused on our son. We have done a lot of outdoor activities. We rode the chairlift up to the top of Mount Bachelor. That was beautiful. That was a little scary. I don't think I've ever ridden a chairlift when there wasn't snow below. And I was hanging on because I was pretty nervous about that. And then, what else did we do? Then we went to Crater Lake and I hiked Pilot Butte, which was pretty big for me. We've done tons of walking. Bend is the cutest little town. Sisters is also adorable. And so sorry about the shaking, I have definitely missed crafting with you guys, but it's been a nice break. And I think, you know, what is that saying? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. I am so looking forward to getting back home and getting started crafting again. And we will go right straight back into summer for a little while longer, and then we will gradually move into fall. And I might sprinkle in a few little Christmas somethings and non-seasonal crafts too, faith crafts as well. But I'm not going to jump head first into fall or winter just yet. Let's see. In Sun River, there is a place called Second Turn Thrift Store. Where is Sun River? Is that close to Bend? Dixie says you needed a break, and she's glad that I finally took it. Me too, and you know what? I talked to my husband before we left about whether I should bring stuff to craft. And he said, you should bring some stuff to craft while you're here. And I thought about it, and I just thought, you know what? I might do a little thrift store shopping and pick up wood. I may get some pine cones out of my son's yard because they're different from what I have here. Teresa says it's 15 miles away. Okay, I'm gonna write that down, and I'll ask my boys, my husband and my son, if they wouldn't mind going there today. So anyways, I just decided ultimately to take a complete break. I've been playing replays from 2021, which has been kind of fun to look back and see what type of crafts we were doing back then, and to remind myself of what kind of things I want to be starting to plan out for fall and winter. So anyways, Carolyn says, I'm glad you took a much needed break. Yeah, me too. So anyways, I hope you guys haven't given up on me or thought that I just totally disappeared. I'm still here. I'm just enjoying some time with my husband and my son. I will be returning to Georgia on Sunday. We get in very, very late that night. And on Monday, I'll be scrambling to do laundry, get groceries, all that good stuff, and to find some time to craft with you guys that day. So be watching, because I'm playing a ton of restreams. That's what they're called now. I'm restreaming old videos from 2021 from fall. And yesterday I restreamed these awesome table runners and some stuff that we did in blue and white for fall. Today I'm going to restream a video where we decorated some of those blue glass bottles for fall. So I have a lot of different videos to be restreaming and tons of pictures to share with you. So be looking for that. Okay, I've rambled long enough, but thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to see you again on Monday for some live crafting. In the meantime, come back here to DIY Dreaming and check out the stuff that we did almost 2 years ago. Okay.